Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome back to another reaction. This is top 10 Godzilla vs. Kong theories, and this is by Watch Mojo, of course. When I saw the thumbnail, I was very disappointed because it said Godzilla Jr. Like, what? First we had this mecha Godzilla theory just because Kong punched Godzilla. It's like all y'all G fans was butthurt that Godzilla got punched on by Kong. Like, seriously? Like, can y'all grow up? Y'all really need to grow up. Like, Kong, he's going to defend himself against Godzilla. Y'all think Kong won't be able to do anything to Godzilla? Bro, Kong got, like, whatchamacallit, agility over Godzilla, speed over Godzilla. So it's like, of course, he's going to do some damage to Godzilla. He's going to be, like, Godzilla. I mean, it's not like, you know, we're going to get this reaction. So without further ado, guys, let's go and play. I'm just very disappointed.
The myths are real. Yeah. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Godzilla vs. Kong fan theories.
They are part of the Earth's natural defense system, a way to protect the planet, to maintain its balance.
Kong's the last of his kind, but he's still growing.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most popular and compelling theories as to how this epic throwdown will come to pass. Who do you think is the real king of the monsters? Share in the comments below. Number 10. The king is just defending his title. Whenever two iconic characters are pitted against one another, there's usually some sort of elaborate justification. Given that both of these titans have previously been cast in a primarily heroic light, most people naturally assume that there's some sort of outside manipulation at work.
I thought we were going to release them gradually, one at a time.
While Godzilla might sometimes act as an unlikely protector, however, he's also a creature driven by primal instincts. And if a rival is brought into his turf, well, he's likely to defend it. Why should Kong receive a different greeting than any other Muto or upstart titan from past films?
I mean, right?
Remember, this is an ape who bows to no one.
Kong bows.
And Godzilla, he don't bow to nobody either.
Sometimes the simplest answer is the right one. Number 9. Godzilla is keeping Earth in check. This would be a rather dark direction to take the series in, but hey, anything is possible when Titans walk the Earth. In Godzilla King of the Monsters, we learned that the Titans, Godzilla in particular, have historically played a role in maintaining the natural balance on Earth. Their destructive ways have a healing purpose.
They are part of the Earth's natural defense system, a way to protect the planet, to maintain its balance.
In the aforementioned film, the eco-terrorists attempted to manipulate these walking forces of nature to prematurely bring about that recalibration.
We both want to save the planet, but everything is going to die if we don't see it through.
The plan failed, but what if Godzilla didn't need the encouragement? What if Godzilla feels compelled to rein in humanity's recklessness on his own terms? It could explain Big G's sudden violent turn against major cities.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
Number 8. Power corrupts absolutely. They say that absolute power corrupts absolutely. Well, what if Godzilla...
Okay, maybe I read the title wrong. I'm about to reread the title after I finish recording this reaction. You know?
let the crown go to his head. We're not talking about an ego in the conventional human sense. Godzilla has been the toughest thing on planet Earth for a long time. As a lone titan, he was seemingly content to swim the seas, chill out in his hollow Earth kingdom, and be a largely absentee king.
That's why he returned here. He's feeding, regenerating.
This is his home.
But what if seeing the Titans rise en masse from hibernation has awoken something more primal in him? Might having the Titans bow to him have stirred something long dormant in Godzilla?
Oh yeah, also, I'm very sorry for pausing this video. Also, I'm in the mood for a double upload, so y'all can get this video to like, I don't want to say 5 to 7 likes in like 3 hours, 5 to 7 likes in 3 hours. I'm gonna hit y'all that double upload, and that'll be called, Transformers Into the Darkness Part 2. So, get that video to like 5 to 7 likes within 3 hours, y'all.
Specifically, a desire to return Earth to a prehistoric state where he truly walked wherever he pleased.
That's from Dangerville.
Number 7. Enter Godzilla Jr. Given how self-serious the MonsterVerse is, this seems like an odd choice. This franchise seems ill-suited to embrace the son of blank angle. But bringing another Godzilla into the picture would solve the Godzilla vs. King size debate. You see, last we saw them, Godzilla and Kong were in totally different weight classes by a wide margin. Godzilla was roughly 4 times Kong's height. We get that he's grown, but that much in just a few decades?
Kong's the last of his time, but he's
because radiation.
You better hope he does.
Radiation makes him grow.
Once Kong goes,
bro,
the big one comes up. And it's good night, Irene.
This has understandably led to much speculation and concern amongst fans of the franchise. So what if the Godzilla causing all this
it's like, to be honest, keeping a stack with y'all, the scaling for Godzilla in the MonsterVerse really has been all over the place, cause y'all remember that one scene from Godzilla 2014 where he was, walking right next to Golden State Bridge, and he's supposed to be way bigger than the Golden State Bridge. And it's like he was like the same size or a slight bit smaller. And it's like, and another one I would like to say, in King of the Monsters, Godzilla, he was, I don't know if there's like a misscaling for Godzilla, King of the Monsters, but there was definitely misscaling in 2014. I'm gonna say that for sure.
Isn't the Titan we know and love, but instead a younger, smaller upstart of the same species. Nope. It would certainly level the playing field.
We'll take it.
Number 6. Godzilla and Kong are finishing an ancient war. This isn't just a fan theory. It actually gets some lip service in the trailer.
The myths are real.
Jesus Christ, my nose.
There was a war.
And they're last one standing.
With so little context to work with, however, this ancient war could entail a number of things. As explored in the Skull Island Birth of Kong comics, we know that Kong's parents died at the hands of the Skull Crawlers, seemingly leaving Kong as the last of his kind. And ignoring the Godzilla Jr. theory, we have every reason to believe the same about Godzilla. Once long ago, however, these two impressive species likely duked it out for the title of Earth's dominant titans. With Kong sequestered to Skull Island, there's been peace. But with humanity forcing him into the modern world, well, game on. Number 5. This is the end of the franchise.
I mean, maybe.
Or at least the franchise as we know it.
The mass extinction we feared has
It depends on how much
already
money
begun,
Godzilla vs. Kong makes.
and we are the cause.
There's an interesting point that has been raised a number of times on Reddit and beyond. Despite decades worth of film history calling him King Kong, the ruler of Skull Island rarely, if ever, has that title applied to him in the MonsterVerse.
Kong's a pretty good king. Keeps to himself mostly.
Could this coronation be one that the folks at Warner Brothers and Legendary have been saving? Even if these two titans wind up uniting to take down a larger unknown threat, we've seen that Godzilla has his limits. What if, one way or another, Godzilla's nuclear energy is pushed to the point of him having a meltdown? Big G could make the ultimate sacrifice in combat, leaving Kong to finally claim the title of king.
But that's not going to happen because you're not allowed to kill off Godzilla.
Godzilla is currently king, and he seems to be of the benevolent variety.
Long live the king.
While he's
not allowed to kill off Kong
of
either.
titans who act out, we don't know what he'd do if something began targeting his titan brethren. Would the king come to the defense of, say, Rodan or Methuselah, like he does humanity? This has fans wondering, why would Godzilla suddenly be lashing out? Could he be on the hunt for an unidentified threat that has been killing other titans?
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
Spoiler alert, mecha Godzilla. You know? That's what's provoking him. He don't like that. And D-Man, he was right. He did kind of predicted this in one of his videos about why Godzilla and Kong would fight. I mean, why Godzilla would like kind of like cross the line for humanity. He was right, you know.
And if Kong, an unfamiliar and non-submissive titan, suddenly shows up, might Godzilla not assume that this is the threat? It's not like there are many predators strong enough to take down a titan. Talk about a messy case of mistaken identity. Number 3. The Orca Mark II. In Godzilla King of the Monsters, Dr. Emma Russell unveiled a fancy bit of technology. The Orca allowed her to communicate with the titans in a rudimentary way.
Son of a bitch. It worked.
As we quickly learned, however, its applications were somewhat limited. Communication is one thing, true control is something else entirely.
Oh shit.
But what if someone has taken Dr. Russell's concept and upgraded it? The Orca Mark II
I mean, that would be
allow
that could
the one
really
pushing
been
the
a
buttons
possibility,
to
but I don't
fully
think that's
control
going to
the
happen.
behavior of a titan. And after the events of the previous film, any villain with half a brain would know that Godzilla is the titan to control.
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
Number 2. Godzilla is targeting anti-Titan Apex space.
Yes, finally!
Apex was the working
Yes!
title of Godzilla vs. Kong during filming, and fans now believe that this was a major hint about the plot of the movie. From what little we know, Apex is a shadowy organization that is interested in Titans and of interest to Monarch and related parties. From the trailers, none of the familiar faces in Godzilla vs. Kong can understand why Godzilla has turned on humanity. But what if he's not targeting random cities like it seems, but rather specific targets hidden in population centers? Targets that, unbeknownst to the masses, are working to control or destroy him and his fellow Titans.
We gotta go after him. He's looking for something out there.
If the theories are true, Apex will serve as the real villain of this story.
These are not monsters. They are animals rising to reclaim a world that was once theirs.
It almost sounds like you're protecting them, Dr. Shirazawa.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to
Already
get notified
did.
about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos.
I subscribed
or all
somewhere
of them. If you're
2019
on your
or
phone,
2018.
Make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mecha Godzilla in disguise.
Jesus Christ.
The real-life Twitter account of the aforementioned
Jesus Christ, that is not Mecha Godzilla in disguise. This is no longer the